Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He, of course, leads their team at home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation. Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And it's fouled away.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. One out, base is empty. And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Another 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I don't know how this at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Yandy Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
On the ground to third. On to Jazz, and that is the inning. 1 left for Tampa, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in New York, and towing the slab in this one, Ryan Pepio. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Oswaldo Cabrera, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. The punch out there, 1 out.
Batting second.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Chisholm Jr.
First pitch misses. And that's in for a strike. And another ball. The pitch. That one's in there. And now 2-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And there's a ball. Aaron Judge hitting on deck circle. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first, Aaron Judge at the plate. Pepio keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the move. That one fouled off. Myers, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1. We played an inning. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, second inning set to go. Stepping in, Jonathan Aranda. Cole back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. Aranda, 25 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Fought off foul.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bellinger pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
2 outs. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Line of the pitch. That misses. And that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly ball. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's his 6th home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Really impressive hitting the ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That clips the corner.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Falling behind 2-1. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And strike 2. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. That's a little bit low.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. That
Outside,
one misses. And the count is 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2 out, space is empty. And here it comes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back now in the Bronx. And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Clips the corner, 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Ben Wertvet. And a good eye there. Rays down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And another ball. Fly ball down the line. Judge sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Bounced up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Well, he did all he could in short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
One down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. Nope.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Diaz swings through it for strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kim at third. Caballero at first. 2 out of the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Going 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in New York, digging in, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop.
The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that is in for a strike. And to count 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That misses the zone. And that's ball two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one pushed foul. And he deals. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Righty delivers. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Chisholm stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Inside, and it hit him.
That ball hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Brett Myers stepping in now for the Yankees. Walked his first time. Foul ball there. Two outs.
Ball. 1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. And a pitch. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Lau. The wind to the pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Bounce to the left side. On the run, throw to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. He goes down looking.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Christopher Morel will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball one. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
0-1.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Gets under it and pops it up. Drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. The Rays strand just the one. They trail here 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium. Here comes Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron.
The pitch. Not even close there. Ball one.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And here it comes. Judge comes up empty there.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one not close. And that's ball two. Got him looking. And he did not like the call.
The center fielder.
One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game.
Bellinger.
That one ripped. Get out of town. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-0. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Out there to center as this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in New York, we go to the top of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. This one in the air right field. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it, and there's one away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Rortvedt batting with one down, takes a strike. Now one out to right. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Jose Caballero. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. That one fouled off. Ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
One away, runners at first and third. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Rortvedt, the runner at third. Caballero at first. One gone. Here comes a pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two on, one out.
Ball two.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Line drive. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 2-1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yankees, Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now 1 for 2. And a pitch.
Ball. One ball, one strike.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. And we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips to second.
He is out.
Now batting.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Lau at the plate. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Austin Wells. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And the pitch. Ball one there.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. This to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now
Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. And a pitch. That one off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Ryan Pepio won't go any further, and they trail as he exits. Them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. 52. New pitcher now, Zach Littell.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
Volpe at second with 2 down. Just missed. And there's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Smoked on the ground to second. Play made, that ends the inning. So a job well done by the Rays bullpen. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Just missed. The line to kick the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 24.
Christopher Morel, next to hit for the Rays. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The Yankees up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Now, Josh Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Brett Myers. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Nope, he held back. Kicks and fires. That misses. 2-0.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here is Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Hey.
Man at second. That's in there. And it's 0-2. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special, And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Loud. Tosses to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jesus.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Jesus Sanchez. In the air, left side. Morel on the move. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Rortvedt stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here's the Rays' leadoff hitter, Jose Caballero. And a foul ball.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
In the air, right field. Judge makes the catch, and that'll do it. New pitcher on here, Manuel Rodriguez.
Number 39.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher.
For the Yankees, the catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells. The pitch. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chip.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So, man aboard, Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-0. That to right. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Back to the top of the lineup. Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4, the Rays 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ian Hamilton.
71. Ian Hamilton.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios.
Richie Palacios.
And he deals.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. The 1-2. Line drive. Calls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Hamilton, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that one is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge is there. Snags it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
1 strike.
The Rays trailing by 3. And we're at the top of the 8th.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs. And another ball. Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the Rays, and they trail it 4-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
That's
Pitch
a
is
ball.
in the dirt, and 1-1. Inside, just missed. Check swing went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. That just misses, and it's 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That's towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett
So
Myers.
digging in, Brett Myers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Slice down the right side. Yankees up by 3. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Number 43 getting loose out there. Uceta also throwing. And now the lefty. And he takes a strike. And that one upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away here in the 2nd game of the series. And another ball. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter
The
didn't
right
offer
fielder,
at it.
number
Now he has
99.
somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And the 1-0.
Hey.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Clevenger keeping an eye on him. Myers leads off first with 1 away. The pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Kicks and deals. That one misses. Ball 3.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So they turn things over to the righty, Edwin Uceta. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Edwin Uceta.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. Fastball for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Ball 3.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And that's ball 4.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
1 out, bases loaded. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The punch out there. Now 2 out.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Yeah. Once you get it going. It can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Sanchez at the plate and takes high there.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. That one just misses, and the count is even, 2-2. And the righty deals. And another ball. Payoff pitch. Got it by him for the K.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
At the belt and fires. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Morel in the box now. No balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Right-handed reliever. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Low into second, and he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series, so you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.